Taxi?
Caps up.
Taxi?
Caps up.
Anybody want a taxi?
Cap.
Taxi? What a game this is, isn't it, driving a taxi?
What, don't you like it?
Look at the tip I've just got. 3 halfpence.
3 halfpence?
3 halfpence. I took a man to His Majesty's Annoyed.
You took a man where?
To His Majesty's Annoyed.
His Majesty's Annoyed.
King's Cross.
King's Cross.
Wait! Nice game this is. If I could sell my taxi, I'd go back to Africa and do what I used to do.
What's that?
Dig holes and sell them to the farmers.
Dig holes and sell them to the farmers?
Yes, I used to go all over the Welt.
All over the what?
The Welt.
The Welt, the Veld.
Yes, the Welt.
The Welt, the Veld.
I know, it's spelled with a W, not with a W. I used to go all over
The Belt.
the place. Digging holes, the sun pouring down 600-700 degrees in the shade.
Just a moment. Sun pouring down like that. You couldn't dig in that heat.
Never used to, had me overcoat on.
Just a minute. You couldn't dig in heat like that.
Well, I started at the bottom and dug up.
Started at the bottom and dug up?
Yes.
What did you do for air?
Eh?
What did you do for air?
Well, what am I doing now? Look, I'm bald.
Air you breathe.
Oh, hair, past tense. I used to dig another hole at the side.
Oh, I see. Just a minute. What did you do with the dirt?
Dirt?
Dirt.
Well, have you ever been to Africa?
No, never.
Oh, well, I'm all right. There's no dirt out there. Now, I remember...
Just a minute, just a minute. I suppose when you dug very deep, you found plenty of minerals?
Minerals?
Minerals.
Down below?
Yes.
He's a proper twerp, isn't he? What, do you think there's shops down there or something?
No, minerals, such as nitrate.
Nitrate?
Nitrate.
Nitrate?
You know what nitrate is?
Yes, tuppence a word in the post office, nitrate.
Not that nitrate. Nitrate, iron ore.
Iron or what?
Iron ore.
Do you mean either iron or something else?
Iron ore.
Diphthong?
Diphthong, no. Iron ore finish.
Oh, Finnish.
Finnish.
I don't understand Finnish. Ask me in English.
Iron ore.
And what else?
Full stop.
What, no brackets?
No.
You can't put a verb to follow a crotchet. Now, I remember once there was a place called Klugensdorp.
What door?
What difference a train stops there? I dug a hole for a farmer and he wouldn't have it.
He wouldn't have the hole?
He could please himself, he was on APRO, but he wouldn't have it.
Why not?
I was 2 feet too far short.
2 feet too far short? You mean you were 2 feet too deep?
Too deep, yes. Well, I wasn't going to waste a good hole like that, was I?
No.
I'm always bound to ask a question here. So I pulled the hole out of the ground.
Just a minute,
I
just a minute.
I thought so.
Just a minute. You pulled the hole out the ground?
I did. Don't you believe me?
I don't believe you.
Call me a liar.
You're a liar.
I know, I can prove it. I pulled the hole out the ground, and when I'd got it out, the farmer wanted it.
He did?
But I couldn't get it back.
Couldn't get the hole back?
No.
Why?
I'd bent it.
Just a minute. You bent it?
I can't tell you everything. I'm sworn to secrecy.
Just a minute. You mean to tell me you'd bent the hole?
Well, I got a kink in it.
Got a what in it?
A kink.
Kink?
Yes.
What sort of a kink?
Not the kink you put in a fountain pen.
Kink, that's ink.
Anyway, I lied the whole vertical.
You what?
I lied it.
Lied it? You
laid it.
You laid it?
Yes, neuter gender, laid it.
You laid it vertical?
Yes.
Don't be stupid. You can't lay a thing vertical. You can stand it up vertical.
Who can't?
You can't.
Have you ever been to Africa?
No.
You can do what you like out there.
Taxi.
Yes, sir, jump in.
Just a minute, just a minute. I want to ask you a question.
I'll see you when I get back. Well, here I am, back again. Who do you think had me taxi this time?
I don't know.
A musician and his young lady.
Musician?
A musician and his young lady.
How do you know he's a musician?
Blimey, didn't I have to do a bit of fiddling?
Never mind the fare. What about these holes?
Oh, yes. Now, I lied this hole vertical.
You laid it?
Well, I lied it down.
Yes.
And I sawed the big hole up into teeny-weeny little teeny holes.
You sawed it up?
I sawed it with my own eyes, yes.
Oh.
Into very, very infinitesimal little holes.
What kind of holes?
Very minute. And I sold all the small holes to the hotel keepers for the kitchen utensils.
For the kitchen utensils?
Yes, you see, they take a handful of small holes and put it in a kitchen utensil.
What for?
So as they could strain their greens. Hey, stop that.
Just a minute. Do I look so silly?
Hey?
Do I look silly?
Well, you can't help it. Look, do you know Marble Arch?
I do.
Do you know the new flats there?
Yeah.
Well, I sold them that hole.
The hole for the
3
flats?
days ago. Now, there's knockers on the doors as well as inside.
Isn't it
How
marvellous?
quickly they go up. It's phenomenal.
You know, I was going to work at 8 o'clock this morning.
What time?
I was going to work at 8 o'clock this morning.
Got a sideline, have you?
Well, I was going to work about 11.
Is it light?
Of course it's light. And they were laying the foundations. I was coming home at 6 at night. The flats were up, finished and complete.
That's nothing. Do you know Edgware Road?
Yeah.
The bottom end towards Glasgow. I was going to work about 5:30. Wait till I finish. One afternoon. And I was coming home for my tea at 6:15.
A 5:45?
Yes, we were busy.
I know. You're going to tell us the flats were up, finished and complete.
Complete. Blimey, they were slinging the tenants out for not paying the rent. You've had something gone wrong with your engine, and the darn thing would not go.
You're in a panic. Send for a mechanic
2 weeks later you want to know what happens to the breakdown man when the breakdown man breaks down. What happens you would like to know if the breakdown man won't go. If Jack forgets the jack, does he get the sack, or does the governor frown? So what happens to the breakdown man when the breakdown man breaks down? If Jack forgets the jack, does he get the sack, or does the governor frown? So what happens to the breakdown man when the breakdown man breaks down? Taxi? Anybody want a taxi?